9 genius motorcycle hacks no one knows about. Think you know everything about motorcycles? Think again. We're about to reveal 9 genius motorcycle hacks that most riders have never heard of. These clever DIY tricks will make your riding life easier, safer, and more convenient no matter what kind of bike you ride. From preventing tip-overs on soft ground to staying comfortable in surprise weather, each hack is simple but very effective. Let's dive in. Number 1. Hidden kickstand puck under your seat. Parking on soft ground or hot asphalt can make your kickstand sink and send your bike tumbling. To prevent that, keep a side stand puck ready under your seat. Attach one side of a Velcro strip under the seat and the other side to a small flat puck. Whenever you need to park on an unstable surface, grab the puck and place it under your kickstand foot to spread out the weight. This simple hack keeps your motorcycle upright on soft terrain or melting pavement. When it's time to go, stick the puck back onto the Velcro under your seat so you won't leave it behind. For extra convenience, attach a small cord to the puck so you can pull it up without bending down. Best of all, it costs almost nothing to do. Number 2. Valve stem cap with built-in core tool. Here's a tiny change that can save you big headaches. Swap your regular tire valve cap for a valve stem cap that doubles as a core remover tool. These caps have little prongs on top that can unscrew the valve core inside your tire's valve stem. Why is that useful? If you ever need to fix a flat or adjust your tire pressure quickly, you'll have the tool right there on the wheel. They cost only a couple of dollars at any auto or bike shop. It's an invisible upgrade you won't notice a difference until the day you need it. It's especially handy for motorcycles with inner tubes, since pulling the core makes patching or replacing a tube much faster. You can even use it to bleed down tire pressure quickly when needed. Number 3. Compact hose and wire. Trouble kit. All these items cost a few bucks, yet can be priceless when you're stuck on the roadside. Be prepared for roadside surprises by making a mini trouble kit that hides on your bike. All you need is a short piece of rubber hose and a few repair essentials. Fill the hose with a length of stiff wire, a couple of zip ties, and a small piece of electrical wire. Wrap electrical tape tightly around the hose to keep it together. This compact bundle can be tucked under your seat or in any small nook on the bike. If something goes wrong, say a broken part or an electrical glitch, your little DIY kit gives you wire, ties, tape, and hose to patch things up and get moving again. In one tiny tube, you've got the means to jury-rig fixes for lots of problems, a real lifesaver if you're miles from help. Number 4. Battery terminal quick fix. If you've ever struggled to tighten a motorcycle battery cable, you know those tiny square nuts in the terminals love to slip out of place. Here's a quick fix. Use a bit of rubber or plastic as a spacer to hold the nut in position. Cut a small piece of fuel hose and stick it underneath the square nut in the battery's terminal slot. Now putting the nut back in the rubber piece will push it upward and keep it steady. When you insert the bolt to attach the cable, the nut stays in place and threads easily. No more chasing a fallen nut into the depths of your bike. This simple hack makes battery installs and reconnects much less frustrating. Many new batteries include a small drain tube in the box that works perfectly for this. If you don't have that, any similar bit of rubber or foam will do the job. Number 5. Homemade pocket screwdriver. Carrying a full screwdriver set on your bike isn't practical, but you can make a pocket-sized screwdriver that does the job. Take a short bolt with a matching nut, 2 small washers, and a couple of screwdriver bits that fit your bike's fasteners. Put one washer on the bolt, then the bits, then the second washer, and screw on the nut. Tighten it up so the bits are clamped between the washers, forming a makeshift screwdriver handle with a bit pointing out. Need a different bit? Loosen the nut, swap in the other bit, and tighten again. This tiny tool can live under your seat or in a jacket pocket and is surprisingly effective for quick adjustments. It's a cheap fix for minor on-the-go repairs, costing only pennies in spare parts, much smaller and cheaper than carrying a whole multi-tool. You can also choose whichever bit types you use most often to tailor it to your bike. Number 6. DIY helmet security cable. Leaving your helmet on an unattended bike can be risky, but carrying a big lock is a pain. Instead, make a simple helmet security cable. Get a length of thin, vinyl-coated steel cable from a hardware store and 2 metal crimp sleeves. Form a small loop at each end by doubling the cable back and crimping it with the sleeves. To use it, thread the cable through your helmet and then secure the loops to your bike with a padlock or by hooking them under your seat latch. It's an inexpensive, lightweight deterrent to helmet thieves that gives you peace of mind when you walk away. For just a few bucks and a few minutes of work, you can safely leave your helmet behind instead of lugging it around. Number 7. Emergency waterproof glove trick. Getting caught in cold rain without proper gear is miserable. One little hack can save your hands. Carry a couple of disposable rubber gloves in your bike's storage. If a downpour hits and your riding gloves aren't waterproof, put on the rubber gloves as liners under your regular gloves. Your hands will stay dry and warmer since wind can't cut through the latex. No extra gloves at all? You can even wear kitchen dishwashing gloves over your bare hands or non-waterproof gloves as a makeshift rain barrier. It won't win style points, but when you're far from home in a surprise storm, dry hands are worth it. Number 8. DIY Visor Sun Blocker. The low sun on the horizon can be blinding. Here's an old-school trick. Make a temporary sun visor on your helmet shield with black tape. Apply a strip of black electrical tape along the top edge of your helmet's face shield. When the sun is low, tilt your head down a bit so that this black strip blocks the glare like a sunshade. It cuts out the sunlight without reducing your view of the road. When the sun isn't an issue, you can peel the tape off or just leave it. It sits out of your line of sight. You could buy a helmet with a built-in sun visor, but this nearly free solution works on any helmet and only takes seconds to apply. If you need more shade, you can double up the tape, just be careful not to block your view. Number 9. DIY throttle lock with a rubber O-ring. On long highway rides, your throttle hand can get tired. An inexpensive rubber O-ring can act as a makeshift cruise control to give you a break. Use a thick, durable O-ring that fits snugly over the end of your throttle grip. When you reach cruising speed, roll the O-ring into the gap between the throttle grip and the handlebar weight. The added friction will hold the throttle in place, so you can relax your grip. You can still override it by twisting the throttle closed. And to disengage fully, just roll the O-ring back out of the gap. Use it carefully. It's great on empty highways, but not for city traffic. Many seasoned riders swear by this simple trick, because a little O-ring can greatly boost comfort on long rides. Use an O-ring that fits snugly over your bar end.